So the roof build was on, and it's a race against time to get it done before the next summer storm arrives. Here we are building channels for what will be a reinforced concrete beam going around the entire house. This is hard, hot work carrying tons of cement, which overall is exhausting. Meanwhile, my friends Eli and Chrissy had come to hang out for a month. They went to check the local home crag with Ezra. Here is Chrissy warming up on a route that is pretty easy for her.
Squeezing your foot into that little shoe.
Yeah.
What is this? Day 4 of climbing ever?
I don't know, it's like third. Fourth time. I'm not fully recovered of the cement carrying.
How was it?
It was cool, it was nice. Some difficult parts, but somehow I overcame them.
I'm playing now.
Day wanted to get me to do some exercises for one of her videos. Although after carrying a few hundred kilos of cement and working 12 hours a day for several days, I was not highly motivated.
You accepted the challenge, right?
Accepted's a strong word.
20 minutes. You have 20 minutes.
20 minutes to do 5 exercises?
Yes, it is how many sets you will do. Go.
Oh, like you go through them again?
Yes.
You know what you really want building a house? It's more exercises.
Come on.
And then back.
Nice. Yes, and 5 times. No, leg up. Just different hand. Yeah. Come on. Come on. You need to do as much as possible. Pull up now. Yeah. Deep break.
Now we're gonna go and do some iron. Put in all the reinforcements and then wind it up and then prepare the other beam. So today the roofing stuff arrived. Beams here. We just laid them out ready because we need to varnish it first. We've got to treat them. And here, more beams obviously that like giant beam over there. Oh, not quite sure how we're going to get that up on the roof, but I'm sure we'll find a way. And more beams. So we're going to have one beam straight in the middle, and then all the rest of the beams are going to go from that down, 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 down. And what we're doing at the moment is just finishing off correcting the walls, just making them good, making them level, especially the outside walls. The outside two walls have to be super level because that's what our beams sit on, and they have to be flat to take the sandwich of insulation and panel. This here is the start of the Cinteron. It would be another brick high, and there's going to be a beam there. We're going to cut some of it away, and what we're going to end up is with a continuous reinforced band which goes around the entire roof. Need to buy some more bricks, not a big deal. And you can see we got the rest of the iron on the floor. It's definitely been quite hard work doing the roof. I wouldn't want to do too many of these, but we're getting there, and the walls are looking good, and we're almost waterproof. There's one tricky section on our roof, and that's where we've got the board on, the wall's really thin. So we're actually gonna, like we did on this side, we're actually gonna just build the wall out a little bit on cement. And when we build the wall out with this, it will make it a lot easier to build the bricks wide enough to put inside the iron to make the Cinteron, which is basically means belt. What do you think, Tadas? Is it hard work?
Easy, fácil.
Yeah, it's fácil. Although carrying probably a few tons of concrete up here hasn't been so fácil on the back. So we've built out the wall just at the top, just to support the bricks long enough to do the Cinteron. So just to get the cement underneath. Let's have a little cement party. Probably enough.
No.
Does work there, even if you lose about 30% of it. So right now I'm working on these two beams which go on the outside edges of the roof, and they kind of project out to carry the overhang of the roof from the center beam. Because these are 20 centimeters wide but the bricks are less, they need to be able to sit at the same height of the bricks, and you'll see what I mean when we show some video of it. So I've just rung the circular saw down 60mm depth, and now I'm just going to basically chisel these out till they're flat and ready to take the beam. And at the end, I've run the circular saw not all the way through because I want to have like an angled section, and we'll also chop off this corner as well. So the end result should look nice, and I'll run a sand around the end to finish it off, and then we'll get them on the roof. Trying to do all the iron today, get the iron in, wound up with wire, preparation for maybe tomorrow, somehow, not sure how, getting that big beam on the roof. So as you see, nice chisel out, doesn't take very long. And I've got the most ghetto of tools. So basically we're going to cut the iron now to length. And it's basically going to go into these channels which will be filled with concrete. guy came out. You might recognise him from the mullet. What was it called?
The merits of the
The
mullet.
merits of the mullet. I'll link to it. And we just basically got the planer out of the box, and we're going to basically just tidy up the end of this big old beam, which somehow has to go up there. Beams on the floor, and it's particularly giant. Has to go up there. Not quite sure. It's going to happen. What do you think, Elo?
It might happen. Proper technique.
So end of a longish day, and we have the end beams in over here, and we have shaped the big beam, so tomorrow is probably big beam day. We've wired in all of the reinforcement ready for the cement to pour to make this Cinteron, this like iron reinforced concrete band which goes entirely around the entire thing. As you can see, it's well wired up. Yeah, it's starting to be cool, because after so much time spent doing the really like grinding difficult work, filling up the walls and making them straight, it's so much work, there's so much concrete, hard labor in the hot sun, but soon we're going to be putting on the beams, and when we put the beams on, the roof will have shape again, it will look cool, and then we're pretty close to building some more walls and then starting to finish the roof, which will be great. It hasn't rained yet, but look at this place. Oh, trying to just balance on the edge of this thing. Look at this place, just rocks and beautiful nature all around. This huge face over there, Narieda, and Santa Fe and the setting sun. Somehow I live here. It's mad. It's totally amazing. And down there we have people making dinner in the barn. So I'm gonna go and have some food because I'm pretty hungry.
It's gonna like tip up and hit the top.
This is the garden update. Nate, the Iron Man.